Liking it.
You forgot to remind me about about the in-game mic. It's all your fault.
Apologies. My bad. My fault, as always.
No, I have the play-by-play caster brainworms. I forget every single time. Yeah, Lacoste has taken it upon himself to be my carer 24/7 when we're at
Yeah,
LAN
I know the
events.
life.
To make sure I'm fine. But yeah, game one, best of 3. VP with a lot to prove with this with this new roster. Sorry, Krill already looking for any vision that's been placed down by Darkside. And Darkside, a lot of household names under their banner, wanting to continue their streak, right? Because they've got two victories on the trot, I believe.
Household names? Streaks? Are you talking about EGB? Because, I mean, that's a household name in the Dota sphere. And, you know, you can go on yourselves a good old winning streak there, Gary. In fact, you know, you might be able to go on a winning streak with some giveaways. Because by every 30 minutes, they actually do a giveaway on EGB. Did you know that? To participate, you need to place one bet of $1 or more per day and click the Take Part button. Boom. Lots of promotions on the site there as well, and bonus programs, and a welcome bonus up to $600 on the first deposit. So thank you, EGB, for supporting the Eastern European DPC as we get into our first match of this series.
Oh, why, thank you. Tremendous amount of information there. A factual packet of knowledge from Trent.
What can I say?
Glorious. Which of these lanes is gonna get first?
I'm gonna go with a solid old. And nobody dies 6 minutes in. It's been slow. It's not just us. You know, I watch these other regions. A couple of snoozers in laning stage. It reminds me of when I started playing Dota, at least back in like 2013, 2012, where I feel like watching the mid's actually okay again. I feel like you can just kind of watch the mid lane, and it's sort of an interesting lane once more, which was something that we were missing for like 5 or 6 years, where, you know, oh, you're just getting this rune, or oh, you're just farming the small camp, and all these issues kept propping up, and like, oh, it's 2v2 mid. I feel like the side laners aren't just dying constantly, and the mid lanes, you know, you have a chance to actually monitor how they play the creeps.
Yeah, and 6 minutes in, they'll be level 6, so equally as likely to get first blood in the 1v1 between the two of them.
Beautiful. Dota's back, guys.
Oh, yes. The real stuff. Krillat taking a beating bottom. This level 1 Starstorm. Roger made sure that he got the double hit. Keep DK Focus farming away. Scorched Earth level 1, closing in on level 2, so he'll have that Devour ready to himself. Is there any particular creep you want down here? I guess the Ice Armor is always going to be nice, but a good pounce. Poison Touch is going, and Roger dropping quickly. Bottom lane, that's where we get first blood.
Yeah, that was nice. Catching them when you have level 2 and they're stuck at level 1, and we're like, you got nothing on Mirana. Like, you're just dead. Right?
Top lane, Seneko. Gets the Fairy Fire off, but they've got shards on Seosh's Tusk. Ramsey's kept happily farming. Both side lanes losing their support pretty early on. 2-0 lead for VP.
Yeah, they don't have great tools versus the illusion spam up top, do they? Yeah, they kind of just gotta like click them down. You know, you got Crypt Swarm and shards, but you can't really burn that every single time. It's not really that sustainable. Plus, then you're just like pushing the wave into a bad spot. So,
and spending mana on illusions always feels bad in the first like 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, especially when it costs more to cast your spell than it does for him to cast the illusions. So,
yeah, 70 mana cost the mirror image. Oh, this interesting spot. Dire Sentry and Observer Ward. Hang on, what's that sentry for? And bottom... It's not blocking the camp, it's just out there. Maybe they found something with it. Down in the bottom jungle, there's a sentry on high ground, where the ward spot is, and there's another Dire Sentry further down. Yeah.
Oh, that was probably the Doom making sure it wasn't blocked. He thought they were going to body block it so he can eat it. Yeah.
See, clever.
Maybe even the Roger might have done it too so he can arrow it. If they're real gamers.
Ooh.
You know? Eat one creep, arrow the other from a distance.
Yeah, see, that's why you're the analyst. I was struggling there. That's clever. Make sure they've got that.
It's okay. You found the only thing I know about, and that's wards. You know, that's my jam.
Yeah, I've seen that ward before, but usually it's against, you know, a Chen a year ago. When, when you'd have that high ground ward to watch the Chen. But no, you're spot on. Make sure he's got access to that camp. Right now he has a break passive from one of the... Oh, is it one of the Vools? No, who has the break? One of the Gnolls? The Trolls?
Yeah, I forget what their names are. The Hill Troll Berserker, to be precise.
Ah, there he is, yeah.
I will say...
have the poison.
These couriers aren't supposed to live versus Mirana, but you know, Roger still has 3 leaps. Like this next courier better die for Slark. I feel like Mirana is the best hero in the game at dealing with these couriers. When you have that specific ward, like surely Slark doesn't get these boots and raindrops, right?
Surely.
Maybe I'm just crazy. I feel like it's so free with Mirana. Yeah, like literally he's just gonna leap and kill this. Like Mirana owns. It's so funny. Like it actually, I love that ward. I think it's so underutilized.
It's like 700 gold down.
Yeah, it's just insane. And it's so free.
Oh, wonderful. Now getting a wave dragged across. Roger's gonna get touched down by the poison of Dotalicious. And pulled into the small camp, but there's only one creep there. Or does he get the pull through? No.
Not quite.
Not happening. While top lane, Ramses, he's now being pressured. Seneko went back to try and figure out what's happening with his camp, and with the Crypt Swarm there, noticed will kill off the Naga Siren. While I saw Tiny's HP dropping very low. It looks like he's losing out in this battle mid against Ember.
Yeah, things were going really well earlier, but he's being driven all the way back right now. Empty bottle. And, I mean, it's not like the Naga's going to TP mid, unfortunately, so he's not that good of a friend. We're running all the way back home.
Where's my refills? Please.
Seneko got some much-needed XP, though, I will say, up top when Ramses went down, because he was level 2 when Ramses died there. They had, like, double level 4 heroes on the side. Oh, sorry, it was 4 and level 3 for Sage there, but very hard for Ramses to deal with the 2 point Crypt Swarm and 2 point Spirit Siphon if Silencer isn't able to contribute much.
You're having fun there, Mr. Doom. Casting the tornado. Standing there AFK. And nothing gets done. It looked like VP wanted to step forward, march towards the Mirana, but he's got the 3 leaps while top lane. Seneko slips away. Ramsey's getting snowballed upon, though. And with this DP having 2 points in the Swarm and the Siphon, it brings him low. The Naga will survive. And now a bit of a turn from Seneko. Yeah, Sayush waiting in the trees, making sure that DP won't die either. This is now a signal for Ramses, it looks like, to get back into the jungle.
The ward, though? The ward? It's not where he's going?
Oh, here comes Tusk. Can you find it?
1-1-1.
Oh, the Naga now. That's perfect. Can't even get off the mirror image. Tried it.
Yo.
Yeah,
that's
rare.
Actually so sick.
Rare Observer Ward.
I got half a level from that.
Oh, Krillat nearly had Roger with the pounce. There weren't any leaps remaining. Didn't want to continue as the poison touch started to wear off. But it's all action-packed, and it's all going the way of VP.
Yeah, I think that their draft already looked great, even if things were sort of even at this point. Surely, you know, they should be winning the top lane. It's a position 5 silencer, and it's DP Tusk, a very strong duo in the current meta, so it makes sense that they're doing really well. But if they're able to make those moves that you would expect with a DP with an exorcism at like level, I don't know, 7, 8. I don't think you have to do it like instantly at 6 or whatever and just like pop the ulti, but I feel pretty good about this right now. Squadix is actually coming up here as Sancer has just left.
Yeah.
So they do want to pop the exorcism then. That's the only thing I can imagine.
Yeah, 7 minutes in, this Squadix Ember Spirit, 40 and 11.
They know. They know.
Naga, Ramses, the slight, no chains here, just going to be the shards and the snowballs that come. Follow down the Naga Siren. Ramses trying to get away. He's pretty quick on his feet, but there's far too much damage to contend with.
And he takes exorcism unnoticed as well. Takes the point and says, yeah, let's go. You know, Silencer TP'd mid. Naga Siren's dead. This ward just what a wasted ward too in that top lane for for Darkside.
That one,
you know,
yeah.
It's just like, yeah, we saw what they were doing and we still die. But my Naga's still 0-3-0 with a lane ward.
I still can't believe this Tiny is like he was being doubled up on by the Ember Spirit. I feel like that's not meant to happen, but maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know. It was going better.
Because the Ember was like 40 and 11 when he made that rotation top, and the Tiny was like 22 and 10. So there was like a 20 last hit gap. What's the net worth difference between them? It's about 1,000. That's pretty substantial. And Rail's trying to kill off Sayush here, but Squadix. And now the snowball. TP coming in from the DP. And Roger out of leaps now. They've got the shards in onto Rail's Tiny. Down he goes from bad to worse.
And my one condition for a good game for Darkside was that Rebel needs to have a good game. Like, he is the only way that they win this, in my opinion. Is that he needs to be popping off, because it's this idea of like, what are the 4 heroes going to do while Naga farms? And Tiny is the catalyst. He's the one that makes that work. Doom's building a Midas because it's a Doom, and that's what he's supposed to do. But he's not going to be very helpful early. And unless Mirana is going to raw arrow everybody, you're going to have a hard time.
I mean, this Tiny just has to channel his inner Dark Margot, honestly. You know, the amount of times we've seen Thunder in the past play this kind of style with Pakaz on the kind of Naga-esque hero, is TA usually, and Tiny's just running around getting an 8-9 minute blink. But this time around, Tiny's gone, the scanning top for the Naga?
Yeah, they hit, and he hit him with a slide too, but...
He's TP'd. Bottom lane DK Fogus is okay. Oh, the Naga went home.
Yeah, he kind of panic TP'd home. He had lots of mana and HP.
Okay, here comes
a waste there.
Here comes Tiny's first real move. Starts off on the Tusk. They've got the chain stun thanks to Arrow, but this tanky Tusk, level 5 with raindrops and 1 charges. They'll delay his death for as long as possible, but there's no reaction coming from the rest of VP. Looks like they're pretty content just to spread the map and continue farming.
Sir, it's back. It's back. Oh, I just clicked Slark. I clicked the Slark. It's back. Oh, we're back.
It was Yatoro, right, doing this?
I think it was China. Wasn't it who started it?
China first? Okay.
Yeah, I think it was China. It was like China pubs.
I remember popping into... It was the Bet Boom Christmas special. I can't remember what
did they pull it out there?
They did, yeah. And someone in chat was telling me that it was Yatoro, and there's another CIS player that was doing it as well, but my memory...
I mean, I know like before TI-11. Like, it was like 3 or 4 months before TI-11. It was a ways back. It was one of the DPC seasons where we're all gushing about China Slark Radiance. So this is pretty funny. I mean, is it a good game for it? Versus a Naga Siren, obviously, it's pretty crazy. If you can get there. But is it necessary with how fast your team can play and the pacing of where you want to go? Like, should you just be getting regular good Slark items?
Now, he's against the Doom, so I'm going to say yes, Radiant's very good.
That's a good point. Yeah. That works still.
It does. Toss up with the arrow. Catch out the Death Prophet. Mech comes in, but the Starstorm damage will clear her out. Moonlight Shadow from Rogers there as well, while Ember Spirit doomed up. Can't cast any spells, but they'll just give the clicks to DK Fogus and get a 2-for-1 trade under their own tier 1. Still no towers taken by Darkside, and still no momentum to really build upon.
Yeah, it's unfortunate they had to use both the Global and Doom, but if they didn't use the Global when they did, there was a snowball angle that potentially could have provided a save for that Death Prophet. He's able to like find some vision with an Ice Shard, so that's likely for the best. But now you're just in a situation where you don't have a whole lot to work with for a while. And look how fearless they are about Rebel. He just does not care. This is the 4, just chasing down the mid-hero.
Yeah, they saw he used Avalanche on the creeps. And now a good silence from the Death Prophet makes sure work of him. Squadix. Spectacular early laning stage now, 12 minutes in, 4-0-0, top of the net worth, closing in on 6k. This Maelstrom Radiance timing is going to click into place beautifully for VP.
And of course, the issue becomes trying... Oh, well, Ramses is found out here. That'd be a tough grab, though. The issue becomes the fact that it's a Slark on the side of VP. So if you're trying to find these kills and get an advantage over Virtus Pro, that's going to be hard to do. Because Slark gamers will find all your wards. You're going to try be a bit sneakier where you're placing them down.
Yeah, that vision vitally important to heroes like Tiny who need that blink initiation sneakily onto a target that they desire. Doom, similar story, but he's not going blink actually yet. Midas BKB for DK Fogus, so looking just for that kiting potential, survivability it brings.
Yeah, he's just gonna have to hope that Rebel gets his Blink Dagger, starts a fight, and then I think he's gonna try and piggyback off a Global for a good Doom. Like if the Ember ever jumps in, then Global pops, you try and get the Doom off then, I think.
They see the Slark. Trillat, he used his Dark Pact already. Shadow Dance is ready, but the Avalanche toss, arrow in, and Slark gets his ulti out and barely survives the Starstorm. Dark Pact now to get rid of the Arcane Curse, and he pounds leashes up Suneko. Roger with another leap should be able to kill him off eventually. Take a little while, but Krillat dies. +2 for Seneko finally.
Nice play to stop that Pounce from getting anywhere. Kind of got in the way of that attempted hop away there to force the leash.
Oh, now down bottom. Couple of kills in a row for Darkside here. Dotalicious in the trees. Oh, he's being guarded by the Ember Spirit. Looks like Roger was too afraid with Doom and Silencer coming in a little bit too late.
Oh, they have a sentry.
They do. They're baiting around it.
A lot of vision here.
And Darkside give up for now. Dire even scanning their own Ancients area. Like, Darkside are playing with so much fear. Now, you pointed out the Tusk fearless, running at people. When does this change? You know, when does Darkside actually get a bit of courage?
They're probably gonna have to wait for their Blink Dagger on Tiny and their eventual like turnaround play. You know, where it's like, oh, what happened? Admin's on now. I love that. This idea of like we get the Blink Dagger and either we smoke in and we just happen to find something good because we're probably not gonna have good vision, or it's the side that Virtus Pro gets the Radiance on Slark and starts pushing onto Dire territory, and then they find out good turnaround play off of that.
Man, I got so worried. It was the Tiny that disconnected, and you know that bug? I had Tusk selected, and I clicked on Tiny. I was like 800
Oh,
gold.
yeah. You saw his gold?
Like, yeah, I was like 8. Wait, where's... Like, then I clicked on Tiny's Courier. I looked for his blink, and I was like, wait a second, what's... Yeah, it's just a bug. He's got...
Yeah, same thing happened to me, too.
He's got 100 gold left to go.
I saw he only had 1,500 gold, and I clicked him, and I was like, I thought he just had 1,500 gold, like, minutes ago. Like,
yeah.
Kill. Like, what's going on? So, yeah, we're almost there.
You had Ember selected, I guess, or something.
Yeah.
Speaking of Ember, Maelstrom delivered. They'll have Greaves soon on Noticed. They're just going to be massive. Dotalicious Shard going to be here like bang on 15 minutes pretty much.
Yeah, it's going to be good timing. That Hex is very difficult to deal with. It originally was Shadow Wave, right? When they first introduced it. Am I crazy? And then they changed it to the Poison Touch?
I don't remember that.
I'm just going to pretend I'm crazy. Never mind. It was definitely Poison. We'll go with that. But it is really funny to watch Dazzle Hex people. I'm a big fan of the Shard.
Did he have a Shard before that? Because I remember when his Aghanim Scepter was like Dispel and more Shadow Wave stuff.
Bring back Weave.
Oh, man. What did that used to give you, like 40 bonus armor at the end of the duration?
Yeah, and minus if it was on an enemy.
Yeah.
And vision in the AoE. Oh, good times.
Big old circle. It was one of my favorite spells to fake cast, you know, pump cast. Like Requiem from SF, Zeus. Thunder God's Wrath, and then Weave, because you're just like bouncing around. Chaotic Offering, though, is the best, without a shadow of a doubt. You drop the base several times.
Oh, that's right. The old Shard was he would attack the 3 closest enemies. Because then we had the attack Dazzle with the Deso. Oh, that was funny. And whenever you cast a spell.
Oh my god, yeah.
That was a good one. Yeah, that was good.
Oh, wow. That's just unlocked, like, deep hidden synapses of memories in my...
Because it was his Ags, and then they made it a Shard.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Good times. Dazzle went through some changes.
Man, Dota is just such a funny game. Like... I don't know, just imagine another sport or another game change. It's just a Dazzle, it's fine.
Dude, we do need to patch hockey, it's true.
Ooh. Are they going to get the Tiny? Just TP'd out. Good global, make sure there are no stuns. But yeah, imagine they patch hockey or basketball or football or tennis or something. It's like, now the ball is a porcupine. And now you have to kick it into one of those Quidditch hoops 5 kilometers in the air. That's basically what Dota patches do. They just fuck stuff up real bad.
I mean, everyone knows the Queen is really OP, guys. Chess needs a big patch. Like,
wait, what's up with that en passant bullshit?
Yeah, come on now. Clearly, Ice Frog is no longer working on chess. All right, the second they added that, I knew. I love that, though. Anytime you have a Hex versus Naga Siren, it's actually so much gold for support. To you core players, it might not feel like much out there. But, you know, I'm playing Lion or something, and I'm just, like, sucking away on those illusions, hexing them up, whatever I got to do.
How much do you get? They're like 10 each or something?
I think it's like 20.
Yeah, that was
significant.
That was my gut reaction. Was like, I think it's 25, but then I was like,
I know, but that sounds like too much.
That sounds like too much. So then I halved it. Just asking, was it 10? Oh, if it's 20, that's good stuff. Ramses, he's got Manta Song, so he's perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's 24. Look at that.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of gold.
Big money. Darkside, desperate to hold onto their own jungle as the invading forces of VP were coming. And they even
should just be a percent of her net worth.
Oh my god, don't do that. Oh, yeah. As if support life isn't easy enough as it is.
So this is the time they've been waiting for, everybody. They have themselves the Radiance. They have Dazzle Shard. They have the Greaves. Everything is clicked into place, and this is the fight that determines if Darkside can win this game. It is a Roche fight. They have a Naga Siren, and they are not contesting.
Are they? Not? No? Okay. Just an arrow and an arcane curse and then ran away.
So they're going to try and go for their fight with the Blink DKB Doom instead. Ideally, you try and hold your tier 2s through this Aegis, but it's going to require some sort of a bad push, I would guess, from Virtus Pro. I think if Virtus Pro are just coordinated, they're pretty much guaranteed to get a tier 2. The best you can do as Darkside is hopefully get a lot of gold in other parts of the map. As you can see, the circles coming out right now from Squadex. He's just saying, let's go play top. Get the vision. Let's just go up there, do our thing, get that tier 2 tower.
Kill Seneko.
And kill Seneko.
And they need someone with some...
staying really close.
Yeah, he's got a couple of observers. One gets removed now. Still has this one on the high ground. A lot of pings there from VP. They saw the Tiny TP in. They're just diving the Silencer, who globals immediately. Tiny with a combo, but he brings both cores to about half HP. And Krillat, having Aegis, is pretty happy with how things have transpired so far. Just reset back on the high ground. Ember can regen, fill his bottle, return to fight. And they know there's no global for the next one.
I wish they had a smoke right now for Dire, though, because they just got the blink to deliver DK Focus. But maybe... Oh, here we go. Oh. He doesn't have the War Stomp, though. He needs to find a Centaur.
Oh. Are there any? Empty camp. Empty camp. All the camps are empty because you've got a Naga on your team.
Ah, he stacked it. Bless.
What? Oh, nice.
Doom. He stacked the camp that he was at. He got a Centaur.
Very fortunate. This is where Ramses starts to come into his own. The funny thing is, it feels like VP are starting to run away with this, and their momentum's building, but it's a mild net worth lead for Darkside right now because of the wave cutting of this Naga, pushing out bottom lane. So you need these towers to fall. Tier 2 top being defended, though, by 3 members of Darkside right now. 4, in fact.
And it's a Midas Devour Doom, you know, like that. The gold's a little inflated, for sure, on the side of the Dire versus how much power they actually have, but...
True.
Overall, they're doing a great job. They're defending these tier 2s, which, like I said, is going to be hard with how they're playing into this. And they're ready. Doom is ready for his big fight. They're going to bait out Rebel. They don't want to Doom the Aegis, obviously. Oh, and the Orchid's ready from Naga. Okay. Virtus Pro, you got your timing, you got your Aegis, but you got to win this fight. You got to get something out of this Aegis, or this is where the problems begin.
Where is the real Ramses? Hiding down in the bottom trees. 3 of VP smoked for another 5 or 6 seconds. He's even sending illusions to kind of scout in behind, clear out jungle camps in front, and they don't find him. Completely dodged, and he still sticks around to farm down bottom as well. See, this is where things, even with the lead and even with what we've said, you know, post-draft and during the laning phase, things get a little hairy for VP because you know that Darkside are incredibly experienced. You know they've got the shot callers, and you know they've got that ability to kind of drag out games and hold on, play the macro style with a Naga Siren and just win through, you know, attrition. You're going to get cut a million times, and if you don't strike hard right now, while you've got this Aegis for 2 minutes, the game's going to fall pretty quickly out of your fingers. They do get the blink stomp. DK Fogas getting away from the grasp of Tusk. The arrow slides in between him and Slug. Ramses being burnt and tickled by the Radiance. Snowball, but they have a toss. The Tiny's in onto the 2 of them with a global. Squadex BKBs. Krillat, what can you do with this Aegis? He's trying to just man up and fight DK Fogas, but he's losing this battle. Darkside, they've not lost anyone, but that's a victory. They've made sure they didn't lose this Aegis fight. They've made sure no objectives are taken by VP. It's just all a big time waste.
Well, now there's a minute and 10 seconds, though, where they don't have Doom or Global. So this could be a good window for Virtus Pro if they want to push right now. You see the pings again. They say, we have to go top. The wave is there. We need to go now before Naga pushes this back out. Yes, we're going to lose territory elsewhere on the map, but this is our chance to get a tier 2 and a free pick on the Roger, who goes into the wrong. There's no way. There's no way you're allowed to live here.
Oi. Oi, come down. See all that up there? Oh, God. He's surviving. And Tiny with the Naga here. They bring down the Tusk and the Aegis. Slark will respawn, and the rest of Darkside have retreated. But yeah, this is now 2 heroes stranded top, not able to push the tier 2 because the Doom and the Silencer both rallying around this tower to make sure Noticed and Squadix can't get anything. Oh, wait, bottom lane again. They got a grave on Slark, but he's been stunned under the Shadow Dance.
Oh, that was
Still
huge.
surviving, but an incredibly scary scenario there for VP. Ramsey's song, so him, the Tiny, and the Mirana can all retreat. Darkside playing out of their minds this past minute and a half just to shut down any chances VP had. But VP also kind of falling for it.
Yeah, I'd be pretty frustrated if, like, you could see DP and Ember are up top. They're pinging. They're like, I want this tower. I want this tower now while we have Aegis. While there's no Doom. While there's no Global. But they almost get Roger, and then it gets dragged out, and then he sticks around. And they're still just trying to get in here. Man, Darkside doing such a job of holding this part of the map.
Slark even pouncing up there as well. Yeah, you've got some.
All right, here we go.
Pest problems though. Watch the Naga illusions.
And this all comes back to the Slark's item choice, I think, too, right? Like the idea of the Radiance. Like, yes, you were able to find the space for the Radiance because of what happened, but could you have progressed the game to a further state if you'd gone something more aggressive? You know,
like right now, he's a Slark role-playing as an alchemist, role-playing as an old Naga Siren. he's going Raddy Manta. Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm a big fan of the item build. I do love my my Raddy Manta, but usually in turbo games where I can get away with literally anything. We'll see how it plays out here. You know, later on, definitely could see the strength of it as he split pushes as the Slark.
And in the end, they did get the tier 2, and there wasn't one taken from Darkside, so they're still up on that thanks to, in large part, the help of that Aegis and the map control it gave them.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, that was a bit spooky. All right, give me that YOLO arrow, Roger. It's not going to chuck one.
Were they smoked as well? It was just Moonlight Shadow. Okay.
I think it was Moonlight, yeah.
I was wondering if Seneca was trying to...
They are smoked on VP, though, as they approach from the rear.
Oh, goodness. And they've got double observer wards on high ground. Squadix just has to make sure he presses BKB. That's his... Oh, yeah, look at him. His only job is to press BKB and run in like that. Sansa being targeted off to the right-hand side, but the Tiny, the big target, blown up and taken down by Krilat. And DK Fogus trying to TP home with his BKB, successfully gets away. But incredible move there from VP, coming all the way behind them. Gonna get the Naga. That's real Ramses. Sayers, I think, has just punched an illusion or a creep or something. And Ramses silences him with the Orchid. Krilat not giving up, but also not landing his pounce. A little unfortunate.
But doesn't get arrowed, so you know.
Small victories.
Oh, jeez. I wasn't even thinking about the shard yet. This item, I hate this shard. It is so good.
Who?
The Slark shard.
Oh,
the Depth Shroud. I can't, like, stand playing versus this thing, man. It's so irritating. It's just like, if this ulti wasn't annoying enough already.
Just untargetable. I mean, what do they got that can go into it? Like Avalanche? Oh, the AoE Doom if the Doom gets the Ags.
Yeah, they got like arrows and stuff. That's the real Naga Siren, by the way.
That is. He's pretty tanky with the heart, though. Managing to get off his Manta style before the rest of VP collapsed on him. It doesn't look like Darkside want to entertain a fight down at a bottom tier 1. The most useless tower on the map.
Krilat on the hunt.
Oh, hello,
Silencer.
If you miss this pounce, though, buddy.
He doesn't even want to risk it.
No. I think he's missed his last 4. He's had some difficulties. He needs to bind that free...
Oh, that was nice.
But nicer song. Both of them held in place. And Ramses gets to his high ground again. And now all eyes back on that Roche pit. just under 2 minutes until he's respawned. A little bit of time here for Ramses to finish off his Bloodthorn.
Of course, they do have the Lotus Orb there as well, unnoticed. So clearly something that you're going to want anytime you're playing versus a Doom, and giving some considerations to DK Focus before he pops anything, throws anything down, and then the Lincoln's being worked on by Squadix. So big improvements defensively coming soon for Virtus Pro.
Oh, nice.
Fight could be coming soon here. This is a songless Naga right now.
Yeah, and he's been scouted out. Pounced upon, silenced and stunned, he's dead. Ramsey's gone for 50. The Tunnel tried to backstab the Grave and the heal saves up Dotalicious's. And both of your heavy-hitting cores are dead. Notice just tipping Roger as the arrow landed at the tail end of that team fight. Fortunately for Darkside, everyone will be respawning when Roshan's back up, but it's damage control now. How much of the map can VP claim for themselves?
I was going to say earlier that Rebel had done a pretty good job of recovering in this game, I felt like, considering the passiveness. Like, there's 5 kills on his entire team, and he still managed to get to 10k as, like, the mid-tiny who is very reliant on kills when you have a Naga Siren sucking up all the farm in your game. He's doing a pretty good job, but unfortunately, every death is just making it more and more painful here.
Yeah,
perhaps one day he can dream of the eggs.
And yeah, that's the thing, right? He needs physical damage. This magic just isn't working out. Tanky Slog, BKB Flame Guard, Ember Spirit, Dazzle with Graves. And I'll take that top outpost just before 30 minutes. Roshan alive. Darkside, the ones to smoke behind Ramses. They've got everything ready again, it looks like. Outside of the Moonlight Shadow. They might come into contact with Noticed. Scouting DP with the illusions. They see the Ember as well, potentially. And that's the jump from DK Fargas. Gets the Doom and the arrow in. The snowball was there. But the global over the top. The buying of time by Sayush still leaves Noticed dead to rise. They do get a trade with Squad is killing off Sineko and the Tusk. Grave for a second. A slot jumps in. But Ramses now is his chance to open up and lots of damage towards this VP side. Gorilla and Squadex fighting Roger, but the leaps are now the song. Resets everything. The buyback from Dazzle looks like it will come to nothing. Ramses doesn't have a TP. You're right. And looks like
just burning. He's burning to death.
Oh my god. He's fine, right?
Don't move. Krallat went too far.
The sleight of fist of jungle. Kill the trees. He uses Moonlight Shadow just to get away.
They have a ward too.
Where's the gem? The Dazzle had a gem. Where is it? Did someone...
Oh, Roger!
Oh my god.
He can't get home.
He's stuck.
What was that movie? Homeward Bound?
Oh my goodness.
This is just Roger. He's just a lost kitten. He just wants to go home.
Which one? I remember watching the... Oh, there's like 7 of them. I remember watching the first,
there's
like,
a lot of them.
Laserdisc? Do you remember when Laserdiscs existed?
We only rocked the VHS in my house. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we weren't that cool.
I think it was when we moved to Southeast Asia, Laserdisc like just got released. So my dad was like, "Oh yeah, technology."
Laserdisc, yeah.
And then 6 months later, they were just, CDs and DVDs existed.
We got the shard picked up here, handed over to Squadex since Krallat's already purchased his own, and the Aegis will remain on the Slark. So, in the end, what happened? They managed to get the Doom off. Notice didn't get any of his items off. I don't think he got he definitely didn't get the Greaves off, which obviously could have been quite huge. And do we have a self-dispel? We still don't have a self-dispel on Sage. So that is really hurting them. When do we get the neutral items that can do that? That's not until tier 4, right? Yeah.
Like Flicker and stuff?
Yeah, Flicker and Witchbane, right?
Ah, yeah, you're right. I always forget about that one, the purge on it. Oh, Ramses. Song's ready in 2 seconds, so worst comes to worst, he pops that and gets out. Losing Sineko again always feels bad, though.
They missed the gem on him, though. Roger came in and got it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
They're setting up for something. Roger's baiting real hard right now. Oh, my God. Look at me!
But he actually gets hit. Is it a good bait anymore?
Is he bait? His team isn't actually using the bait.
Bro, go away. Like, it's like when you're playing hide and seek or whatever, people just keep jumping into your hole. It's like, no, I'm hiding here, man. Like, go somewhere else.
This cupboard's only big enough for the two of us. Can't add a third one in here. I really thought that was like a big brain move with Roger baiting for the other two, but I guess when they realized there's more than just the slog, not a great
and an
fight.
Aegis.
Yeah.
It's although to be fair, he has Octarine, so like if they gotta stomp Doom out there, you know, maybe Naga pushes the waves enough. Maybe it's actually worth it to kill the Aegis.
Okay.
Just so they don't have a coming high ground. But he keeps dying, Gary.
Yeah, Seneko, it's time to play like DDC did back in 2013. Sit in the fountain and press your ulti button. Don't go out the base, because you're a silencer position 5.
Just pretend you're an Arc Warden with a Rapier. And the consequences are just as great.
Yeah. Pretty much.
You know, not
You need that
back
global.
in the day. Just to be clear, I saw someone try that the other day in one of my Overwatch cases. So let me be very clear, that does not work anymore.
They tried to play Arc Warden Rapier.
He tried to buy Rapier in the fountain. I'm not even joking.
Oh dear.
And he got reported. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I hate to break it. He actually was. He was just really bad. I'm sorry to whoever reported him. He wasn't intentionally griefing. He was legit just terrible. Or, sorry, was having a bad day. Because you know what? We all have bad games, guys. It's okay.
Well, yeah, he's just a little bit ignorant, right? He'd not caught up on the past 4 years of patch notes. It's not difficult to do. You know, you take a bit of an extended break, you come back, and all of a sudden, it's like we were saying before, all the rules have changed.
Yeah.
Why is Roshan up here now instead of down here where he used to be?
I have been waiting all game for this time, though. The Basher comes out. Unfortunately, because of the Radiance being the build this time, the Basher is a little bit later in the game, and we have a Butterfly on Ramses. So that is very helpful. Considering how badly I feel like they need this Bash. If they want to win an unsuspected fight, where, you know, it feels like they have to, like, sort of force a fight, force the song, and then go for a second fight right now. But if you can get that one lucky Bash, it might be enough to just break Ramses right there, right now. And he does not have buyback for a very long time on Ramses. That is 2,000 gold he needs to farm up. I say a very long time. You know, I guess it's really not that long when you see Ramses getting gold.
Oh.
Big saves.
Away we go. He knew that was coming as well. The Ember Spirit was like remnanting 20 seconds ago and he blinked deeper in the trees. Good hunting by VP, but not paying off as they had liked. Have they done enough with this Aegis? All the tier 2s are down.
Yeah, I suppose.
Like wait for next Roshan, go high ground kind of deal.
It does feel like they're progressing very well on all 3 of their cores, whereas we really only have 1 core who's got much left to grow on. DK Focus will have an eventual Aghanim / Refresher, which is pretty nice. Looks like he's going for the Ags first.
Oh, hello.
There we go, though.
Straight up catch on Roger. That's a DD Rune Ember Spirit, though, all the way in towards DK Fogus and Ramses. Seneko TPing. He's out of there, as is the Doom, but we might not have the same spot for Ramses. He's been forced to Song. Shards come. Sayers can't get in there with a snowball. It's too far away, so yeah. Everybody except the Tiny, whose TP is on cooldown, is back to base.
Man, those illusions get so much gold later. They're up to 40 gold now. It's actually so ridiculous because it's 2x level. Oh, anyway, important things happening.
Yeah, and Krill out just going to slice him. DK Fogos, he's got the BKB going. Punches out from the Tusk, though, and they've got a couple of bonus kills here. Grabbing in onto the Naga Siren, rooting her up. Squad X and Krill out. Nice arrow from Roger, but it's purged off by the Slog. Ramses now is able to turn with his illusions, silence up the Slug, the Grave is there, and he doesn't have Aegis anymore, so he's going to get doomed. It is reflected, but I don't think the Doom cares too much about that. Locked down for 70 and now under dire vision. Darkside sees everything that's happening, and even with a low HP Seneko and Roger, still trying to give that move forward. They know that high ground is vision here.
Oh no, he missed that Hex, so he's just dead. You gotta love when the Lotus Orb is placed on a hero that has Ags, so it casts the Ags Doom on the Doom. Like, Dota's just so glorious. Like the one hero that's gonna happen with.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I saw.
yeah, because Doom had the Ags Doom on himself, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, so the Lotus on the Ember, who has Ags, reflected an Ags Doom back to Doom, who uses the Doom Ags.
Yeah, same as the Slark, too.
Cool.
I think it was the Slark on that one.
Ah, Slark, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, so the reason, I was wondering why, because when we saw it was 24 gold earlier, I was like, I know I've gotten more from those illusions before. I didn't realize it was 2x her level. So we're all learning together here, except I know you guys all knew that. My bad. Sorry. I'm sure you all corrected me earlier when I talked about it. But yeah, you get 2x her level. So that's what, it just gets ridiculous in the late game, catching all those illusions. Oh. You think about it, if Dazzle sees our cats in a team fight, that's, you know, it's like
200 gold.
200, yeah, 200 gold, we get them all. Get a couple, you know, easy 80 gold, get all 4. Rich.
And how rich is he? He's got Lotus Orb, Shard, halfway to full staff. He's pretty wealthy. Actually, he's more farmed than the Tusk and the Silencer. All those illusions.
All those Lotus Orbs. But in the end, what happens is they don't get a full push on a high ground fight. The global was clutch when it came out because the Hex did connect onto Ramses and they were chasing in deep there. So was just looking for that bash to further things along for Krallat and perhaps get the final blow. But big save there. Now we got Moonlight Shadow gives 20% evasion. So Naga Siren is going to be really hard to bash. And I do not foresee an MKB in the future of this Slark. At least not anytime soon.
Yeah, is that Radiant's gonna be that impactful as we move on? Because I know you can like disassemble it into Nullifier and stuff, but it feels like he just needs to have it to try and deal with the illusions.
That would be kind of... Oh, speaking of Radiance, by the way, we got a friend of the show here, Benji Dota. The Slark first item Radiance build has only ever been done twice in pro play. Once by Monet in June 2022. So that would have been the one before TI I was talking about. And also today by Emo 4 hours ago. So it's popping back up. But yeah, back in that June phase, there was a lot of Soul Ring Slark Radiance. I remember was the build in China pubs.
Oh.
So it's kind of funny.
So I guess the Bet Boom Christmas special isn't considered pro play, or...
Yeah, that might have been it, yeah. That's probably all it is. It'd be DPC or whatever.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Oh, they see him. They need to jump on Roger. Ah, it's a massive fight in the river. Caught on the high ground. Sayach is stuck. Snowball's back down. DK Focus being pummeled by Squad X and Krallat. Godlike Ember Spirit's giving chase now, and this long-range Slug Pounce finds the grab onto Naga. Needs the song to slow things down. Get back to Fountain. And Darkside, yet again, just being steamrolled here. On the perfect timing with the Roshan.
Oh, yeah. You love that, don't you? I'm just going to walk on in here. Just happen to see and... oh, hey. Oh, that feels so good. And it's an Aghanims. Oh, please, Tusk. He has Blink. Come on. Come on, baby. Yeah, give me the kick. Notice if you take this, we're done. All right? I will never cheer for you. No! Stage, please.
Well, yeah, DP Ags, nah. Rather not.
Is he going to find Tiny, though? Oh,
I don't know. I'm watching. Who got the Ags? Where did it go?
It's on the deep.
You serious?
Yeah.
She ate it?
Ate it.
Oh. Okay.
Where's your spirit of fun, guys? Walrus kick. A kick! Just blink! Alright, Rebel's insane. Rebel is insane!
Oh my god!
He is insane! He had no buyback!
Clenching my butt so hard it's being absorbed into my chair. Oh, what a guy! Yeah, I don't have the stones to do that.
That's the craziest wave clear TB I've ever seen casting Dota.
Goodness. Nutter. Yeah, just straight up, he's a nutter. Lost your goddamn mind.
I can't believe he did that with no buyback. I can't believe that just happened. That was allowed.
So what did he do here? He rebought BKB after he disassembled... sorry, he rebought Echo Saber after disassembling for BKB. And then he's just waiting for money for Aghanim Scepter, I guess.
Yeah.
We've got
oh my god.
Tons of items on everyone. Like Wraith Pact on Roger. 4 staffs galore. So how do I see that screen that like Scriff and JJ use with all the... No, that's a combat log. I didn't want to press...
F5 show items.
Yeah,
press
that's not
F5 and then
hotkey
you
for me.
press the little chest at the bottom.
I've got it. I open up the scoreboard.
Oh, yeah, there is
F5.
a second one. You're right. Yeah,
There's
no, you're
another
right.
one they use, but I don't know how to get it. Also, I've changed.
I'll mash.
So 4 staff, 4 staff. No 4 staff.
Oh, it's the items. It's next to the net worth. It just says items. I've never seen that. It's like, you see where the Naga Siren on your net worth bar? It's like, she's like, go to the end of her line and then click that sword and shield to the top of the right of it.
Ah, very nice. There it is, yeah.
Oh,
wonderful.
items. Professional casters, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome.
We're just here. Yeah. Let me mash. We're here pressing buttons.
Just rolling your face along the F keys, hoping something happens. I just hasted my courier. Oh, I popped my ravage. Whoops.
Oopsie daisy. 7 chat wheel lines all at once. Here comes the evil ghost lady.
I tried to tab my courier and haste it the other day, and I ravaged.
Oh, no.
It was bad. It's like, I'm never pressing that button ever again.
Oof. Yeah, I just consistently forget that the courier still has shield and speed burst. Why is my courier so slow? I'm not using it properly. Looks like a simple tier 3. Trying to continue for barracks here as well. Darkside are smoked, and they're going to toss back on the DP.
Hey, we don't.
Now doomed up, nicely done. But Lotus and the Greaves, the bit of help and the heals come out. The Slark, he's being graved, and he does have the Aegis as well. Trying to turn and fight into the Doom now. Still caught up in the satanic ritual of DK Fogus, and Aegis has been lost. Ramses, about a half his HP gone as Krillat noticed, and Squadex continuing that beyond godlike streak. Backstab to kill off Suneko, and Ramses with his shiny golden BKB kind of wasted. Sets by the tier 4s and gets himself back to Fountain. Notice, under tier 3 mid, a trapped rail inside the ice shards. The slight chain spam is incredibly annoying. But they've got songs and 4 staffs. They're trying to set up here, but the Slug Pounce and Squadex being so tanky means there are no opportunities for Darkside to latch onto anybody. And now, how do you feel, Ramses? There's illusions pushing you back into your base. The Slug senses rally illusions and hems them in.
And even with the aesthetics cap too here. Really going for that full defense. Ramsey, whoa!
Yeah, bashed, pounced. Evasion will only do so much until you're beaten down. He does have buyback, but this now feels like it's over, right? 20k lead. Elena Barracks down, and they're coming back for round 2. 30 seconds till next Exo means they could even go for throne or top as well.
On your belly and
I mean, you gotta give them credit here. This was a pretty clean game. I would consider it like slightly risky to go for the Radiance because I feel like they could have hit the earlier timing and done well, but
Slog, he's got his spells off.
it's too fast.
Yeah, speed little devil, pouncing away. Arrows just gonna fly past everybody. Darkside, they need something right now. Ramsey's in the Silver Edge. They try to dust. They catch the tiny global silence. It is there. And Krillat doesn't have ulti. He might need a grave in a second now because Ramsey's starting to do that AoE damage to the Riptide. And DK Fogus on the run with the song as backup. Wraith Pact being finished off. But yet again, Darkside, they enter a fight and exit it before really accomplishing anything.
Still half duration on exorcism, just going strong right now. As Ramsey's in a risky spot, trying to find some setup with an arrow, and, like a net arrow, I guess.
They see him. Has to BKB quickly. And now up against Mega Creeps, it looks like.
There's the arrow.
Bounces back and forth. The avalanche on
It hits Lark.
Slog Dog packs it off though, and the arrow is meaningless. 2 down now for Darkside as the dive from the Ember Spirit tries to hunt Roger. And GG
he's gone.
is. Oh, yeah, GG. Oh, okay, I didn't see Suneko's one there. I thought to call this GG and I got a little bit worried there. But it is over. Darkside call game 1 and VP with a 1-0 lead in its best of 3.